Hey, folks, and welcome to Metaphor Okay. Text language, yes. English. What about? We'll go with Japanese, yes. Network connection will enable some in-game features, yes, sure. Sure. Does that mean I can't record the demo here? No, I think this is authorized. They said that Let's Plays are fine in the EULA. But yeah, welcome to a game by Atlas. I need to... The part of the name title is awkward to pronounce. Is this playing through the headset? Ooh, oops. Oh, it pauses when you yell tab. Yeah, it's playing through the headset, it's just low.
ではいつも通りよしだに必ずやご加護あるでしょう。しつけえな。寄るんじゃねえよ。方が映れ。どこまでも醜いな。これが種族が一つかのごとき理想郷か。叶わぬと悟った時に滅ぶべきだったのだ。貴様ら大きこの国もな。
なんということだ。陛下のお命が奪われるなど。
王子殿下に続いてこのような急ぎ世継ぎを決めねば王の魔法の継承が途切れて。
そうなれば他国からの侵攻が。
それだけではない。我が国は連合王国。悪くすれば内戦もあろう。
国難にこそ我らは結束せね
王殿下か。
ば。誰がこの世
王の寝所に入れるものなど限られています。ですが、
いや、陛下は王の魔法を継ぐ希代の魔導士。心臓を一突きなど並大抵のものでは。
王子殿下を襲った賊も突然城に現れた。神をも恐れの王族殺し。できる者がいるとすれば。ルイ。
さて困りましたな。王子殿下はすでに創生。他に王位継承権のある方々には王の魔法をなす王爵を告げるほど素養ある御人はおられないのだ。こうなると果たして誰が次の王か。
今
から始まろうとしているのはメタファー、リファンタジオのプロローグデモ版だ。収められているのは物語の最序盤のみになるが、基本的に製品版と同じ体験ができるだろう。なおセーブデータは製品版に引き継ぐことができる。幻想への好奇心に感謝する。
So yeah, the game is Metaphor Fantasio? Game by Atlas and Sega. I'm liking the cutscenes. the one thing that's always in the back of my head whenever I'm recording a game that's originally in Japanese, or in any other tongue but English, is how accurate is the translation to English? Because so often the translators like to, well, they're failed writers, and like to try and pretend that they're actually a writer here and not just translating someone else's work. So it always in the back of my head is just like, is this an accurate translation of the material? And I have no idea. It's always a paranoid thing, you know. It's just like, is this? I want to get into the story. I want to embrace what the developer is putting out, and so I'm relying on accurate translations. But it's always worried that it's not accurate. That I'm looking at someone else's fanfic, basically. I think uh, the only thing I could catch of the Japanese was I think he said Kisama at one stage, which apparently does mean you, but it's has offensive at the end, in brackets. It's an offensive way of saying you, you know. Apparently it didn't used to be that way, but language grows and evolves. So, just saying you is an accurate translation, but it does end up missing meaning, which sucks. But it's the reality of languages. System settings. This audio may be fine. There we go. Probably don't need to worry too much about recording this. Atlas allows, like for the Persona games, has allowed recordings, just not of the endings. And Sega has been fine with them. I checked the UA and they said they were fine with Let's Plays. But I couldn't find anything else anywhere else about it. I'm just worried right now because seeing that warning at the start, it's just like, it's just got me concerned. Licenses. Okay. Let's get started. Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me, does the world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold. Who are you who shall guide the protagonist? Alright, Palnai. Your name is indeed Palnai. You will name the protagonist later.
ほう、珍しい響きだ。こちらの世界ではあまり聞かない。なるほど。君は異教の住人らしい。
Ah, a most unusual name, one I've never heard in our world. Indeed, not many people have heard of me. Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours.
私のいる世界の出来事は、君にとっては絵空ごと。別の地平の物語。
And it is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold.
すなわち、幻想だ。
Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
だが、すべてが君とは無関係だと言い切れるだろうか。
But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
こちらの世界に触れようとしているなら、初めに聞いておこう。
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I'd first ask that you indulge one question.
幻想とは、現実に影響をもたらさない無力な作り物か。
Is fancy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? Not always.
ただの夢物語ではなく、幻想が己の生きる現実に何かをもたらすこともある。
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
君はそう信じているわけか。
This must be what you believe.
私には未だ答えがわからない。
I confess, my own answer still eludes me.
だがもしも幻想とは世界がこのままである必要はないという願いなのだとすれば。
But consider, if fancy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is.
幻想こそが世界をも作り変える新たな現実となるかもしれない。
Then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fancy forged into a new reality.
それを確かめるため、君が体験しようとする物語を見守ってみることにしよう。
Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now, myself.
それでは始まりだ。
So, let this tale begin. So, there's 5 difficulties. Storyteller. Easy. Normal. Hard. Regicide, which seems to be locked. Someone was saying that hard is hard, and really does push for, like, item management and the like. Someone on Twitter was saying this, and they're actually why I know this game is even out. I haven't seen anything about it. And apparently the demo's great. The demo's very large in size for a demo, but there's a ton to it. It's like a 5-hour thing. I'm gonna do a bit today, and I'll continue tomorrow. I've played some DS2 earlier. I'm trying to grind up the sunlight medals I need. Need to get 30. I have 5. Started on like 3 from my previous run. And it's a ball buster. But I tired of that, so I went and did some Edge of Algoria. And I've hit an annoying grind with that. There's a rare enemy, but you have to get an item off them that's not guaranteed. So it's a grind to find them and a grind to get the item. And, well, I've only found like 3 of them, 4 of them, and that's it. And I'd been going for like 20 minutes. Well, that was the 4 was not all in that 20 minutes. I think I found maybe 1 or 2 before that. And then I came back to grind more, and I only found like 2 then. Maybe. So, it was putting me off. So, starting on normal difficulty, are you ready? Yes. God, I hope this is fun to upload. Huh.
うまく入り込めたね。ここを抜ければもうすぐ王都よ。
本当なのか、王様が死んだって。軍は葬式の支度に兵を取られて治安は最悪。ただでさえ妙な怪物が出るとかで兵隊が足りんの。怪物か。確かに近頃噂を聞くな。おまけに王には世継ぎがいない。後釜争いで揉めるだろう。思いやられるぜ。
何
凱旋者。諸君、我々は義勇団である。王家も正教ももはや救いにならぬ。
軍神ルイ様の世が来るぞ。資金と忠誠を捧げよ。従う者は守る。だが逆らえば
波動機。族のくせに。
お前、こりゃ珍しい。エルダ族か。
本当だ。角も長い耳もね。
汚れた種族が王都に何のようだ。おっと、なんだ、生意気にこんなもん持ちやがって。
待て。逆らうなと言っとる。おい、騒ぐな。皆殺しにされたいか。
抜いてみる。死ぬ覚悟はあるということだな。
邪魔だ。
もう治安悪すぎでしょ。軍神ルイ様の世が訪れるとか言っちゃって。
The one downside of the Japanese lines is, like, I don't mind reading the subtitles for you, if it feels right. I can't read the cutscene dialogue, though. Unless it's paused like this, I can't read it. I'll be interrupting it. So, you're gonna have to read that yourselves. This place already feels like a death trap. Won't that stop by Lord Lewis saving us?
ちょっと大丈夫？まあ首がつながってるだけマシね。
Hey, you okay? Still got all your limbs attached?
匿名のことはバレずに済んだし、幸運だったと思いましょう。
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. That we could have gotten worse. Gone worse. What mission?
匿名って？
ちょっと冗談でもやめて。
Come on, there's no time for jokes.
わかってると思うけど、私たちの正体が誰かにバレたら終わりだからね。
You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right?
命より重い任務よ。失敗したらもう行き場なんてないんだから。
The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back. Trada Desert? You don't look hurt though, so that's good news. You can move, right? I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Hold RT while moving to dash. B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform in the corresponding controls display at the bottom of the screen. Main map, see where to go. Tutorials. Just keep going straight. Looking for somewhere high up with a good view. Wait, I'm sensing something. Don't move. Yeah, those look especially dangerous, so watch out. I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Face sight. Use face sight. See what you sense in the environment. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it'll show up as unknown. Best prepare as you can. And we are in overhead. And there's a manticore over there. I think we could take its venom for the other game. Is that where I need to go? Or can I just keep fleeing through the area? Very stylistic. Ooh. Think we get subtitles for that one. Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right? Refresh my memory. Alright, what am I doing again? Oh, I don't know. The mission is more important than our own lives. First, we get to the royal capital, getting enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on, we don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say, anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. Small comforts, right? It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallia's magic is inspiring. How Tabin cuts the music sadly. Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Hey, look. That's a road, isn't it? What a relief. Grand Trad is already inside. Almost there. Let's keep moving and try to stay out of sight. I think that's the Grand Cathedral over there. It's big enough to use as a landmark. Yep, we're safe. We really aren't. God, I want to come out here and brawl. Is this no herb? I'll find use for that. I'm not sure what just clicked there, IRL. Oh, this is bad. Not good.
8つの種族と3つの国は魔法の恵みに抱かれる大地ユークロニア連合王国歴785年ユークロニアは突然の王の死に揺れていた。不安から種族同士はいがみ合い格差に引き裂かれ、かつて歌われた英雄譚を覚えている者もない。これはそんな世界を塗り替える幻想の物語。
O Seeker, bearer of fancy empowered. O Great Seeker, hear my wish and come forth from thy epoch of glory to grant me thy guidance. The capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. Never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Kamars and Rusantes than anyone else. Which means a dopey elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try and keep your head down, okay? Did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't an illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful who hears you say that. But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. War of Succession's coming, I tell you. Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside, sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really going to hell. Far cry from when we had Count Lewis at the helm. I'll tell you that much. I'd see how the nation can come back from this. Would not have to ask if the prince was still alive. The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown? We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction. Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest, but since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you, but there are so few of us left now. There's no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail. Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. Gotta go get enlisted so we can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1, let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers. Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit you're lost and ask me for advice. Press RB to open local map. If you're unsure what to do, press Y. There's always good ideas or such things. Up arrow to save in safe areas like towns. It's been 34 minutes. My god. Don't have detours right now. If you're lost, check your map. Go straight down the street. What's gonna happen now that this match is passed? Count Lewis gets control of the army again. Oh, she seems significant. Look, there's even an Elday. Even those people are coming out for their own funeral. Look at that. Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
魔導機がこんなに出回ってる。へえ、いろんな形があるもんなのね。
I guess that's a big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types too. Now I want one.
一つくらい欲しいな。
I want one for myself.
いや、いくらすると思ってんの。
Yeah, till you see the price tag.
けど魔法を使うのに道具が必要なんて、あんたたちは不便ね。
Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
その点私なんか魔法も使えるし、マグロの流れだって見えちゃうし。まあ、どっちもちょっぴりだけど。
Me, I can whip out magic anytime I like. Can even see the maga in the air. Though I'm not exactly an archmage.
おお、珍しい。妖精にエルダ族の子供か。
Hello there. Apologies for cutting her off. Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city?
もしそうなら捕まらないよう気をつける。
Well, I suggest you keep a little...
大塚が多いから。
I think I'm gonna have to hit the menu and lower the music. Or... because I don't think I can hire the conversation out. Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
失礼。私がここの店主だ。魔導機が気になるのか？
Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're in this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
これなどいかがか？王爵を模した特別な記念品だ。
Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter. Will make the perfect souvenir. How much?
いくら？
How much is it?
いや、本当に買おうとしないで。からかわれてんのよ。
You're not really going to fall for that, are you?
っていうか、あんた王爵の実物を見たことあるの？
Would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
知らないんだっけ？ああ、なんて説明したら。
You've really never heard of it? Where do we even start?
王爵は代々の王が証として受け継いできた一本の尺状だ。天変地異も起こせるようなとんでもない魔法が使えるらしい。
It's kind of a creepy design, actually. Look, there's the crystal inside, but it's like a heart surrounded by a rib cage. The bit on top is like a head, shoulders, and then multiple arms. Bit on the end is like legs. I'm waiting for it to come alive and try and murk someone. It's a bit stunty, but I don't know. Maybe it can fire energy blasts from the crystal. A symbol of an instrument that crowns sovereignty, passed down through generations, believed the legends, houses incredible magic, world-shattering power.
王は世界最高の性能を持つ魔導機だな。王はそれをよく知り込み、国を守ってきたわけだ。
More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter, and in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
けど、後継ぎがいないまま王様が死んだ。
And now he's dead, with no living heir either.
そういうことだ。次期王の魔法の加護は途切れる。
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king.
何しに来たのかは知らない。ここは近いうちに一払いある。
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing. I won't be staying long.
すぐに帰ると思うけど。
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
自分の身を守れるのは自分だけだ。肝に銘じて。
Word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
なんか妙な店主だったわね。でも確かに気をつけなきゃ。
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful.
っていうか、油売ってられないわ。さ、軍の護衛者まで急ぎましょう。
Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find. I've seen her on, like, a website art or something before. She seems significant. Also, Kamar, of course, Lewis. So grand funerals take place in the Grand Cathedral, I assume Santa Fax. Was hoping that we'll blend in with the crowd and no one will notice that you're Nelda. People here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. On that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Folden's old and Lewis is stronger, so... With the death of His Majesty, the royal bloodlines completely. Pleasant guard. Huh? Recruitment center. What? You want to enlist or something? Just down the road. This road, if that's the case. But now the enlisting? Bloody hell, what'll be next? We'll be in such a sorry state if Lewis was in power. Mountain sky. If we weren't focused on saving the prince, I'd give him peace of my mind. Let's just grin and bear it. Interesting. Young man, might I interest you in the shop's wares? This is no ordinary Mustari shop. We're actually in the middle of something. We got something to do at the recruitment center. Recruitment center. If you're lost, it's large building down the street to the left. Stop by when you have time. Do business all the here all the time, so if you're in the area, drop by. Things felt better when Lord Lewis was still central in the army. Nelda, why are you here? Royal funeral is going to be held in a grand funeral here. Where are you going? That's not way to the recruitment center. Seeing more and more out-of-town customers these days. Funeral's going to... Let me focus on the mini-map. Ah, this building. That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from... I'll let you take it from here. Should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if you start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. I will only make us more suspicious. As long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock him dead. Right. Puts on fighting call. Puts on knuckle dusters. Okay, you got this. I've seen him a bit in a trailer. Seems he's gonna be significant. A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it? Only seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not? An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, Lordling. Welcome to the Guard. What will be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country? But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic. Rousing words, Captain. You think friends will buy loyalty? No wonder no one respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom is in a lost cause. Insolent pup, you'll earn your place. Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already. Ugh. Be gone and be thankful you're still in one piece. Alright, next. Hurry it up. Hmm. Anelda. I thought your kind was long gone.
年は18の孤児か。兵士としてはうってつけだな。
Age 18, an orphan too. The army can always use more of those.
志願した理由は何だ。
So what brings you to enlist? I want to fight for change.
この国を変えたいからです。
I want to fight for real change.
随分熱いことを言うやつだな。ねえな仕草で他に稼ぎ口もなかっただけだろ。
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no?
で、軍でどういう活躍ができる。得意なことはあるのか。
I feels like this is character creation moment where like remember Start of Kingdom Hearts where you can actually affect your character's stat growth and like level gain. Like, do you want to and like different things. If you make one choice, Sora will level up to maybe 50 faster, but then he'll have a slower 51 and on. But if you choose a different option, he will be slower to level up to 50, but then he'll be faster after that. And like, so, things like this. Always been lucky, small but quick, punishment, sharp mind, stronger than luck. Kinda want to go for lucky because part of me is like, will that increase item find or crit rate? I don't know enough about this. I've always been pretty lucky. As for your skills, boy. Right, last order of business. Make your mark. Sign your name if you're actually literate. Oh, there isn't a default? I was happy to go with a default. That kind of bugs me. I'll pause this for a second. I'll check their website. Plot twist, folks. They also refuse to list a name on the website. He's just down as protagonist. They are very insistent on him not having a name. So what should I call him? I've used Gorik recently. So I don't want to use Gorik again. Could go with Dezek. DS2 protag. Or like mine. Daranor was my DS3 protag. Maltor was my Elden Ring protag. Sure, we'll go with Dezek. That's how I spelled it, eh? Here, give me a sec. Yeah, D-E-Z-I-C. Let's just look at that again. It was a quick glimpse I took. D-E-Z-I-C, yeah. I'm really paranoid that, oh god, did I read it wrong? But we'll call him Dezek, I guess. So the name of the protagonist is Dezek. Yes. Never did adjust the sound levels, music, any word. You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. Alright, Dezek, welcome to the guard. Yes. I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception, standard issue guardsman armor, and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. On your way now. Hop to it. Next. What a long line. Guess we've no choice but to wait our turn. Why do we say line its purpose? You're listening as well. You're listening as well. Lancer's behind me, if so. Or was there something you needed? No. I'm sure you're wondering the same thing they were. If there's steak on the table at home, what earthly force could drag me to enlist in the Royal Army? Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. Volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. I have my reasons. You're so young, are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. Guess that's the money. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only going to get you chewed out. Need money, the military's the only choice. Sure, a lot of want posters. There's no time for gawking, we have to get in line. It's fine. They said tribe doesn't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. Which could serve Count Lewis. His army is built on merit, so even a parapet stands a chance. Blasted, I came to enlist because I heard you can make a quick reeve here. But to make you work on a creepy Elder. Parapets I can deal with, but Elder are right ominous. Where'd you hear that? God's own scriptures, that's where. Guess you can't expect an Elder to know shite. Let him say what he wants. Finding someone like him would be just a waste of energy. When do I get my money? How do we die soldiers as specimens for igniter specimens? I heard they get sightings. What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? We should have told us that. What did they call him? Something like, Hume? Next. Another Kamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Sure not. An Elder. First of your kind of seen. Move it, there's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now? Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here. Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking. Care to say that again, boy? We'll have reasons to enlist. Now get back in line. Oh, another high and mighty Kamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rocinant's strength? Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now you owe us both an apology. Come on, no fighting in the ranks. Sorry for making a scene, you alright? Thanks. Thanks. You didn't have to do that. Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there. Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
練習次第で誰でもそこそこに魔法が使える。
These days, most come with their own magical crystals, so practice anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
ま、一日で使いこなせとは言われねえよ。新入りはまず命の心配してな。
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving. The thing around his neck is apparently a magic igniter. The captain I spoke with earlier had one too. Must take on many different forms like I saw on the main street.
それとだ。こいつも渡しておく。
Oh, and take this too.
んだぞ。
Oh, and take this too. Protect it with your life. All capital vicinity map.
すっごい。これ地図よ。
Wow, that's a real map.
外は危険なのによく調べてある。確かに軍にしかない貴重品ね。
It's interesting to even chart the wilds, but it's full of details. One military could pull this together.
聞け新兵ども。
Listen up, striplings.
今日から貴様らひよっこどもを預かる兵士長のクリンゲルである。
My name is Captain Klinger, and as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command.
手の通り、陛下が崩御され、多くの兵が国葬を警備する。
I'm sure you've all heard.
だが貴様ら新兵風情には荷が重いというものだ。
I'm too eager to read, and like I've skimmed it, and so I'm reading it, but I'm too eager to get on to the next bit, so I am rushing ahead of him. Apologies. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty, but if you think you're on cushy security detail, think
よ
again.
って貴様らにはまず訓練を兼ねて北の国境近くの砦の警備に向かってもらう。
First, you'll be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you'll be trained into true guards.
あそこは歴戦の兵士も多い。可愛がってもらえ。
Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive: pain.
よしよし、狙い通り。同志はその北部国境の砦に潜入中よ。
Perfect. That's exactly where contacts hold up. I choose to believe no one else can hear her. Like she's basically a soliloquy. I ignored the lady on the street earlier. Perfect. That's exactly where contacts hold up.
今夜はせいぜい最後の安眠を味わっておけ。では解散。
Enjoy tonight's sleep because the last full night's rest you'll get. Enjoy tonight's sleep because it's the last full night's rest you'll get. Dismissed. It's different to other demos where you get a lot of gameplay. This is very cutscene heavy.
集められてる。よっぽど兵が不足してたのね。
So it's not surprising, but I'm too used to the other demos, so it's kind of throwing me. Look at all the other recruits. They're really desperate for new blood.
そういえば潜入してる同士とは初対面だろうけど、あんたの剣を見せれば大丈夫よ。
They really are desperate. Oh, right. I know you don't know what a contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your
そ
sword.
れが死者の証になってるから、向こうの顔は知ってるし、安心して。
You'll also know right away why we've come, and don't worry, you'll recognize
そ
him.
れじゃ、明日のために早めに休みましょう。
Well, the Sherman captain's probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
ねえ、起きてる？
Hey, you awake? No, I'm asleep.
寝てる。
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
起きてるじゃん。
Hey, hey, very funny.
なんかそのいろいろあったから眠れなくて。
Okay, maybe if you pulled the blanket up, you would actually sleep. Or actually, maybe fuck, he doesn't have one. Then again, what's that at the end of the bed? Look, I just have a lot on my mind. I can't seem to fall asleep.
話には聞いてたけど、未だにこうも差別されるとはね。大丈夫だった？
Just need to alt tab and check. I kind of fumbled the keyboard there trying to adjust the duvet here. I'm still recording from my bed. I need to deal with that goddamn chair. It's just... I don't know, I've just been tired lately. The idea of bringing the chair up part by part. Well, taking a part out, wiping it down, bringing it up for each one, and then coming up here to put it together. I'm just like, I'm wrecked thinking about it. "26, 27, 28, 29. You can hear me. You can hear the game. You can see the game and I'm deep recording. 35, 36, 37. Hopefully the footage is actually... It seems to be recording. I remember having an issue before of recording stuff, but it was just like a still image. But I think it was like frozen early on. But here, when I alt-tab out, it's clearly, it's, updating. So it's probably fine. Unless it's just updating to when I alt-tab out. I've heard about what it is like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay? That's just how it is. Oh, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that monsters are showing up at all. These same kind of people burned down your village, remember? That was a long time ago. Yeah, but still. The prince was going to take you in. Cared more about who you were than what you were. You can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of. He's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it? Can I wait? What book? Sure. Sure, I guess. I gotta say, I've been curious. Thanks. It's a heart on the back. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? The scheming man. That might be the prince. Maybe. Hard to know. So it's a fancy world made up by the author. Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no souls born in discrimination. Oh, so not even any fairies. I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there's no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, busy streets well traveled. And in the walls of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Wow, I see. Nope. No magic, no trouble, conflict, equality for all. It does sound like a fancy, but it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world.
あんたもう寝てるの？私一人じゃめくるの大変なのに。
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own?
それじゃ今日はここまでね。
Oh well, I guess I'll just read more later.
おやすみ
Good night.
なさい。
Good night.